You guys know Tomi Lahren. She was basically, I guess, having brunch with her parents, and I think it's Los Angeles. I'm not sure, by the way. I just want to mention it's interesting that she hates California, or claims to at least, and just as conservatives do, that California's a hellhole, etc., etc., but she decides to move there and live there. But that's sort of besides the point. So, what happened basically is you're going to be seeing it's a super short video, but also throw in sort of the aftermath. But what happens is someone throws water at Tomi. This is something I really don't want to do, which is defend Tomi, but I have to. And honestly, I saw some really stupid stuff coming from a lot of people who were defending the person who threw a drink at her, which is just so dumb because once you leave the field of actually talking about stuff, you're not only, it's sort of like Noam Chomsky said with Antifa. It's like, well, once you go into that square, whoever is the lowest of the low is going to end up winning. But it's sort of like Bernie Sanders said when he defended Ann Coulter's free speech. He was like, if you're just going to boo them down and do these other kinds of things and you can't, you can't like defeat them in the, I hate to say it, the battle of ideas. Again, that whole phrase has been tainted, but seriously, in all seriousness, it's like you're conceding that you lost. You're conceding that you can no longer defeat on the grounds of merit and speaking and conversing, and now you're resorting to this is basically some kind of like minor assault, like throwing water at somebody. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, don't do that. Like, that's, I can't believe I have to say this, but don't do that. Like, that's so dumb. For multiple reasons, right? You're conceding that you've lost the argument, number one. Number two, people are going to look at that and be like, why the fuck would I be on this person's side in this argument? Like, why would I be on the side of the person who's in opposition to Tomi if this person not only is conceding that they can't win the argument, but on top of that, they're throwing water at somebody? Who the fuck wants to side with someone like that? And so I saw some tweets actually defending the water drink throwing, which I was like, what? What the fuck? Like, no, you can't do that. That's ridiculous. And so the third point I want to make is that these false victim complexes that are created by Tomi, which I've made videos on, you're basically making them a real thing because now you're actually making her into a victim by actually fucking throwing water at her. Why would you do that? What is the purpose of that? That's so dumb. So, again, I hate doing this, but I have to defend Tomi Lahren here. Don't fucking throw water at people. Are you guys insane? Have you lost your minds?